and welcome in to the fantasy football segment while my man takes himself a little potty.
Little potty break.
Fantasy football, I don't know if you guys are in it right now. If you guys are still in it, that's great. I'm glad to hear it. I know multiple people are in multiple different leagues, as am I. Now, if you have a couple of players, these are players you want to sell while they're high and you want to get rid of them. I believe that if you have yourself a Romeo Doubs, he's the #1 target right now due to Christian Watson being hurt, and they're still trending the #1. They're still trending the #1 overall draft pick, which happened to be my main man, Matthew Golden. He's just not building it up right now. He needs another year to rebuild. Yet again, Nick, I know you're still in here, and I have yet to see your follow come across the screen, just to let you know. But get rid of him if you can. Romeo Doubs, you can sell him high. He's had 3 or 4 good weeks. I don't think it will sustain going into playoff season. The reason I don't think it will sustain is because Romeo Doubs will take a fall when Josh Jacobs is 100% hurt. So get rid of him. Tell him to get gone. Try and trade him. You could probably get somebody, similar to, like, a Stephon Diggs out of there. If somebody else has a Stephon Diggs, you can get rid of him, get something high like that. The next guy you can sell at a high right now, DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift, most people, you can get 2 mid-tier players for him. If you need a wide receiver, if you've got running back depth, go ahead and sell DeAndre Swift. You could probably get someone else that could help you guys out there. Thank you, Nick, for finally dropping a follow. Thank you for that. But yeah, no, DeAndre Swift, he's starting to really build his character development. I mean, he's honestly been out there for a while. He's been playing. He played originally for the Detroit Lions, and now he's over there with the Chicago Bears. When it comes to DeAndre Swift, he's becoming better with vision. He really can see a lot more. He's being able to build up his just running back repertoire. He's the #1 clearly over there. I think the Bears are a team that you want to beat, actually. And the Bears had a rough loss, and I think they could have won that game. I think Caleb Williams just panicked in a high-stress situation. But if they learn how to run out the clock, especially having DeAndre Swift, you get a good win there. If you have anybody on the Carolina Panthers, you want to get rid of them. Carolina is on the downswing. Their offense has been found out. Rico Dowdle is not the guy after he showed that he can run for 200 yards twice. As a Dallas Cowboy fan that had him for 5 years, I know what he's worth, and he's worth a bag of chips. If you can try and get rid of Rico Dowdle, do it ASAP. Derrick Henry. Get rid of Derrick Henry. I know, Rico only got like 5 touches. He's going to fall off. They're going to go back to their main man. Get rid of Rico Dowdle if you can while people are still not paying attention. I know some of you are here. But yeah, you got to get rid of Rico Dowdle. He's still average 6 yards per carry. I'm telling you, they have an offensive line over there, but they don't have the quarterback. Right now, as soon as fucking what's-his-name comes back, and, oh my God, what is the quarterback? For the Carolina Panthers? Bryce Young. As soon as Bryce Young's back and they get rid of their backup, they're not going to be throwing it to him right now. The Red Rocket, he's not going to be there anymore. So that's a guy you want to sell while it's high. Another person you could sell right now that's really actually showing off and on is Woody Marks. You have Woody Marks, get rid of Woody Marks. Try and get somebody good. You could probably fleece somebody in some of your leagues for Woody Marks. If you manage to get Woody Marks, you could probably get away with stealing like a Chase Brown or a Zach Charbonnet, a guy who's going to get a touchdown per game. Woody Marks is so unpredictable. And as we said, actually, Jonathan Taylor, we did believe that Jonathan Taylor was MVP favorite. I say that. I believe MVP Jonathan Taylor. If you guys want, you can trail me. Put $5 on Jonathan Taylor as your MVP vote. I actually have not bet it. Don't trail me because I'm not betting it. But Mixon will not be coming back this year. That's 100% not going to happen. Woody Marks will be the guy eventually, but I just don't believe yet. Now, if you can somehow steal booty, if you can somehow steal booty off of somebody in your fantasy leagues, or if he's still on your waiver wires, that's a guy you really need to look out for. I believe he's going to be somebody that's going to be a problem here in the coming days because they have definitely been studying hard on the main man.
What do you think about Jacoby Myers?
Jacoby Myers. If you guys do want to pick up a good waiver wire claim, Jacoby Myers is probably good. They do have him questionable. I believe he will be traded, but if
what
he
do you
gets
think,
traded,
though? Yeah, I only say that because I feel like he's not been playing with as much like intent, just because he requested a trade, they denied it, and now he's kind of on that chopping block. I don't know. We'll see how he does play. He might not be playing with all the passion he has. Plus, Smith is not the best quarterback, so we'll see. And they might be starting O'Connell.
They might be starting O'Connell.
They might be.
I did want to let you know, guys, if there's anybody available from Indianapolis Colts, you just need to take the Indianapolis Colts. Just pick anybody up.
Another decent one, though. Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett just got traded to the Raiders.
Tyler Lockett to the Raiders. I actually was talking to my dad originally in the year. Tyler Lockett, I thought was going to be amazing with Cam Ward. I really thought Cam Ward was going to pop off.
But now he's going back to a quarterback. That's if the Raiders do start Geno. They have history. They have history of playing together with Pete Carroll as well.
Yeah, so...
Pete Carroll loves Tyler Lockett. Like, Pete Carroll's going to want to target Tyler Lockett.
I don't think that the Colts are going to be a fluke in the playoffs, and I tell you this because they do have the MVP on their team in Jonathan Taylor. That guy's averaging 5.9 yards.
And you can just tell the coaching and the ownership is involved. They're
involved. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to be there. The Colts organization is hot. I mean, you typically would get your first. You typically get your first loss like they did when they were 3-1 or 4-1. I can't remember exactly. And you fall off. They have not fallen off. No. They have not fallen off the wagon. They've rose to the moments. They played against great teams and showed up. So I think the Colts are my Super Bowl favorite. I think the Colts are the way to go.
I think
if you want to buy in on a Colt, if you guys are bettors, which I'm not necessarily a bettor, bet on the Colts to win the Super Bowl.
They're maybe not Super Bowl good, but the nice part about the Colts is they have the balance. They have the good defense with a good offense, the balance.
A stat that you guys may not know actually recently is if a team has a top 5 tight end, they're more than likely to win the Super Bowl. It's happened with the Chiefs. It has happened with the Eagles. They have Dallas Goedert. It's happened with the Patriots when they had Gronkowski. And,
the Niners, obviously, they didn't win it, but they have Kittle. They're making it to, I agree. I think a tight end's a pivotal point on every team.
And they have a tight end because I have him fantasy football. If you guys don't know who's out there, Jalen Warren is the guy. Keep an eye out for Jalen Warren, a quarterback to look out for because he will be coming back off of injury is Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray will be coming back, I believe.
Did you see all the shit about that?
Oh, yeah, he only got hurt because of Battlefield. He played his Battlefield. He got it done. He got that out of his system. He's ready to come back and play some ball.
He does that shit every year in new fucking either Call of Duty or any first-person shooter drops. He gets hurt.
Oh, yeah.
He has to go play. Don't forget Kyler Murray signed up with FaZe for a little bit, so he's definitely a little gamer nerd.
Marcus, I do want to let you know as well, Marcus, I do want to let you know that coming, you don't really have to worry about Arizona. I told you Arizona was going to be at least an 8-win team. They will be an 8-win team. They do play in a very hard division. They just didn't have Kyler Murray. However, without Kyler Murray, I can't think of the backup's name right now, but he played some fucking ball.
Well, and you guys got a really good tight end in Nick Bride. That's going to help the team a lot, like we were just saying with the top 5 tight end. I don't know if he's really a top 5, but he's top 10 in my opinion.
Marcus, you are correct. The Texans have the defense that you want to be scared of, and that's because they did come. So the 49ers had the best defense about 3 years ago. They got rid of their head coach or the defensive coordinator and sent him over to the Texans. The Texans built him up. They've had 2 really good seasons. They really drafted well. They've got an amazing draft class over there with the players that they have. They're playing great over there. I think the defense is the way to go. Texans are great. The Jaguars came off of some pretty weak teams, but Brisket was Jacoby Brissett. Oh my God, Brisket. Brisket was the guy. He was really good. He was playing really well. He was playing with some good poise in the pocket. He comes out every now and again and he shows what's up, but he does choke in the clutch moments. And that's exactly what he did last week. He choked up in the clutch moment. Now, when it comes to, or he didn't play last week, sorry, I meant against Green Bay, and they should have won that game. Like I said, if you are a Arizona fan, you have nothing to worry about. You are 1 season away from being a contender. I promise. I promise. So that's another one you should watch out for. If you don't have him in your league, which Matt He's not here tonight, but Matt, he does have him. You should look out for Christian Watson. Christian Watson is off of injury.
He's on the Packers?
He's a Packers, and he's their deep threat. They got Christian Watson.
When does Jalen Reed come back?
Jalen Reed. Jaden Reed is out for the season. Jaden Reed is done.